Hello everyone, Ramirez here with Tidewater Renaissance Fighting Arts. And today we're going to go into more of the armor series, um, doing harness fectin, and a lot of people are kind of interested, hey, I might want to get into armor, what do I need? And the first thing they do is look at armor, the plate armor. And the truth of the matter is, your soft kit, what you wear under the armor, in a lot of ways is going to affect what armor you can wear, how you can wear it, how well it functions. If you just try to wear plate like over clothing, the truth of the matter is, it won't fit right because if it just straps down, it's not going to hold the right way. It actually has to be attached to specific pieces. I've already done a video on my gambeson, and I will try to link that below, or I'll have it at the end of the video if you want to watch that. And I want to talk about another kind of important piece of soft kit, which is your arming belt. And there's a fancy name for it. I might try to put it in the description. I think it begins with an L. But basically, and I want to tell you a little history. When I was in the SCA, very commonly, if you wanted to attach your metal legs, a lot of people would just wear a weight belt, a modern day weight belt. And I always found that odd, but I guess it protected your kidneys, so it made sense. But, I didn't know there was a historical version, and there is. And you'll see a lot of different forms. So this is one that just I bought. I think I bought this on Etsy. And basically you would buckle it together, and at the bottom of it, it has leather with these little holes, and those holes are for arming points. Normally, you would actually lace your steel legs, would have a leather band with holes, and you'd have a string, and you'd lace them together. I'll be honest with you, mine actually buckle onto a belt, and that one is kind of a spare for when this one goes. This is my current arming belt. And as you can see, it has the same kind of buckles, and that closes up, like that. You buckle it. But on the sides, you kind of see I have two straps riveted on there. These actually work to the buckles on my steel legs or cuisses. And then you'll see this cloth. There are two cords here, or it's one cord with two ends. This is for pointing, and in that case, those aren't actually for pointing the steel legs. Those are for pointing another bit of soft kit called padded chausses. And basically, you want something on your legs before you put the steel on them so it can kind of pad the impact. And traditionally, all of this stuff goes together in a way. Historically, you wouldn't wear pants. You would wear what are called brays and hose. The brays are kind of like boxer shorts, and the hose, as it implies, is just, it's like a very well made sock that kind of comes all the way up your leg, and you would tie it to the brays, to the top of your boxer shorts. And that's how medieval people did things. If you ever wonder why there's like a pair of pants, it's because literally you had a pair of hose, a left one and a right one. And then when you had pants, it's all one piece, but they still reference a pair. And so, as I said, with this belt, those points would actually lace to these padded legs. And then as you can see with the leather, I buckle the steel plates over the chausses. So I thought this would be interesting because I don't think as many people, when they think about armor, think about an arming belt. Generally, the arming belt's worn a little higher, almost more like a girdle rather than a belt. So you don't wear it on your hips because if you have all that weight, it's going to pull that down. You can point to your gambeson. As a matter of fact, my gambeson has points to do it, but that's going to let it rest externally. This allows for a little more freedom of movement. So I like that way. Not so you can't point to your gambeson, but a lot of times they either do it just for the steel legs and the trosses have to be supported some other way. So I like being able to do all that in one shot. So that's basically my belt. But it's one of those things that we don't tend to think about as the arming belt for how we attach the legs. Some people just try to attach to a regular leather belt. Because we wear a leather belt, you don't get that girdled effect, and you tend to either your kit will tend to slip down, or B, you'll have to wrench that up really tight, and it can be uncomfortable. So if you're wanting to do harness, you really want to think about your soft kit. Having an arming belt is a really good idea. So there are a number of them. You can look up arming belt, as I'll put the historical name down below, and that's just another important part in your soft kit. I'll be doing a couple of videos kind of breaking down my armor, and I'm going to start with soft kit, then I'm going to get into the plate mail. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.